This is Ryan Kramer, Words of Wisdom YouTube channel. This is Talkshow number 1. I think what's really cool is Amazon's starting to come out with really good shows. This is the talk show of movies and TV shows and some other facts. They're coming out with a Fallout TV series that's coming out very shortly here in March or April this year. Coming out on the 14th of this month is what's it called? Jack Reacher Season 2. On the 20th of this month is the Olympian, Peter Jackson Olympian TV series comes out. We also have in January or beginning of February is the Mr. Smith. Remember the show? Remember the show or the movie? I mean, with Brad Pitt and Julie, Mr. Smith. Amazon already made the TV show, and they're coming out in either January or February. In January 20th, we're getting the new True Detective series on HBO. On February, March, and January are the shows coming back with CBS, Fox, and ABC. Also, they just announced the trailer for the new King Kong vs. Godzilla movie, Season 2. They also have the trailer for Mad Max saga. So that's cool. It's been like a couple years since the last one came out. Also, Netflix is coming out with a couple new shows. Remember, Netflix has a Sony deal, so all the movies from Sony that releases in theaters or just on DVD, they come 90 days after they release in theaters on there. They're also coming a little sooner, but Sony also announced that doesn't have to be that only deal with Netflix. I also know they're coming out with the new movie with. We're supposed to have another Bad Boys 4. We're also supposed. We're also coming out with new Mark Wahlberg movie with the dog and the racing and stuff. Looks really interesting. We also have Deadpool 3 coming out. We also have a new Fantastic Four, new Avengers film coming out. We have a couple live action films coming out with Snow White, Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, I think Disney's starting to remake every film. Talked to a coworker today about it, that she's a big Disney fan and bigger than me, and she doesn't think this should be keep happening. I think Disney needs to come up with new ideas. Also, Brie Larson. Brie Larson also was talking to Kara Clarkson in the last couple of days about the hot dog thing. Is hot dog a sandwich? I believe so. Kara Clarkson said the same thing. Brie Larson said, no, you cannot pair us up with the sandwich, with a hot dog. But we'll never know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Also, Sophie Bokora, that one of the artists that I listen to, she's coming out with a brand new Christmas song this month, I believe, because it's the only time they come out with one. The new America's Got Talent thing comes out in January 1st. It looks really good. Looks really good. And yeah, and the new, and if you think about it, this next week is the new Aquaman movie coming out. There's also a new samurai show on FX coming on Hulu the next couple weeks or a month. There is a couple new dramas coming out on the channels. It's really cool. If they're going to finally make the Hillbilly Cop 4, it would be really cool. They have the actors ready for it, but they never really get. And Toy Story 5 is definitely coming out in the end of next year or the beginning of 2025. Yeah, I think there is there's a new Avatar game coming out. Looks kind of cool. The Packers won against the Chiefs. That was a big win for the Packers. The Jaguars quarterback got hurt today. We don't know what the injuries are yet. If we do, I haven't heard it yet. The 49ers beat the other team, New Orleans Saints, I think, is versing. Football is good this year. The Olympics starts in 230 days, I believe, or 250 days. They're adding breakdancing to the Olympics, play football at the Olympics this year, or next year, I mean. They're coming out with a God of War movie or TV series, one or two. They're coming out with a couple new movies on Paramount Plus. There's that new Paramount Plus original with The Rock, Popeye, I think, is coming out. That's really cool. I think we could do yeah. I think the Fast and Furious. I think Vin Diesel needs to die, and I think that his son should marry Brie Larson's character and go in the future and run out in the sunset. I think it should be more action-packed than ever. Not R-rated action-packed, but just as far as they can go with PG-13. Surprise us with an ending. Netflix is also coming out with Narnia next year, first two films, and a TV series. They're doing all five films and books plus TV series. Yeah, and let's see. It's pretty cool. There's a new Teenage Ninja Turtles TV series coming out next year. There's also there's supposedly Halo Season 2, and we're getting The Last Airbender TV series coming out next year. Yeah, I think this is Ron Kramer of the Talkshow. Have a great night, everyone. there's some good movies coming to streaming. Like Gran Turismo is coming to Netflix this week or next week. Netflix is also coming out with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory TV series. It's coming out soon. They're also making a new Power Rangers series because they bought the rights to Power Rangers. Not bought, but they're doing the rights to Power Rangers now. Nickelodeon has not the rights anymore. Christmas or Happy Holidays is coming up in a couple months. New Year's is also coming up in a couple months. Every year I do my favorite restaurant in town here in Guanago. It's called Fork in the Road, and they make the best mac and cheese. And I cater them every single year, the past 4 years. This year they went up $10. It's not bad. I enjoy it. You know, it's once a year. With that and the onion strings, it's $50. It's not too bad. Let me know what your traditions are. I watch the ball every year, and I watched the movie since 2011 when it came out, the New Year's Eve movie. Christmas, I love spoiling my niece and nephew. I spent $100 on my nephew. I spent $43 on my niece, who's a baby. My grandma's getting a book for Christmas. A book series and a book for Christmas. My brother is getting a Xbox gift card for Christmas. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Tell me what your traditions are. I'd like to hear them in the. So, they were thinking of making a adult Power Rangers series. But yeah, other than that, they're coming out with a new Power Rangers movie next year as well, with the Green Power Ranger, Danny, the newest one, the guy that passed away last year. That's his last Power Ranger performance. But yeah, there's a new SpongeBob special that I'm going to do a review on soon. I'm seeing a new movie tomorrow in theaters. There's a lot of new movies coming out. Wonka, Color Purple, sequel, musical. Bird movie with moderation. Looks kind of cute. The girl they picked for Lilo and Stitch live action looks exactly like the animated character. There is Tim Allen asked the writer of Toy Story 5 if it's any good, and he said, I wouldn't have made this movie if it wasn't good. So we'll see what they do. You know, I think Annie should have a kid and give him toys and start it over. There's 5 Home Alones. So Disney owns them all. I will watch Home Alone 6 for the first time. They came out last year. There's a couple of new Marvel shows coming out. The reborn of Daredevil and all the original cast from the original Daredevil series is coming out. There's supposedly coming out a Blade movie. Nice and Cyrus wanted to be in it, but he's not going to be in it, I don't think. There's a new Spider-Woman movie that looks really cool. She's a paramedic and then she's also a superhero, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, that's my talk show. Once a week I'm going to do a talk show, and this was it. I'll figure out what to talk about next week. I like the fact that they're actually how they did Willy Wonka, but I'll tell you more about it when one of the best movies I think this year was Gran Turismo. And the new love story with with um, David Company in the airport. That was pretty good. Mission Impossible is good. Fast and Furious was pretty good. I liked Saw. You Saw movie. They're coming out with another one, and Screen 7's coming out too next year, so we're gonna see that. But yeah, and I liked Living Inside. The guy that walked out of the theater said it was horrible, but I liked it. Oppenheimer was really good as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the movies coming out shortly. Wish was pretty good. Not the best of the movies. It's all right. Have a good night, everyone. This is my talk show. I'll talk to you next time. Ryan Kramer Talk Show.